Hey guys, Sean with American Window Concepts, and today we're going to do something a little special. I've been requested to make a video on how to replace the mortise lock cassette, the part that makes all this work. Over time, what can happen is the recoil for this thing to go back up, well, it can go bad. I'm going to show you how to take out this locking mechanism and install it. Now I don't have a brand new one, but this one in here works just great. How to take out this little guy here, which is essentially this. When you turn this, it activates and pushes out your deadbolt. You cannot get any of this done without pulling this deadbolt out. So this guy has to come out. And as you can see, this guy here is gonna get in the way of being able to pull this thing out of your cassette. So what you do is, you gotta take this, well, something like this, right? With a small little point you can use, and you set it up at the top and you pull down. You should be able to feel a bite. Now what that does is it allows you to make it straight in line like this, okay? I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna do the exact same thing I just showed you, but inside the door. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna find, go. Okay, so there, we're good at that point. Now what I want to do is this screw right here is holding this part in. So let's pull that out. It's just that one. It's just that one screw, and then it should come out. Look at how easy that was. So I'm going to lay this guy down, and we'll get back to that later. What I want to do is I want to pull the two screws that are on the faceplate on the inside of your house. So we'll pull these out. 1, 2, okay. Now I'll pull these apart and I'll set it aside. Now, I'm gonna leave this in for the moment because I still need to take an Allen wrench to undo this. Now you can do this step first if you want. It probably makes sense if I did, but what you wanna do is you wanna go in and undo, just find the correct size. I mean, I believe this is a metric. It's close to a 1/8 inch, but it's metric because this is German, the Hoppe-Lock system. And we're gonna separate this handle and I'm gonna show you how it looks. There it goes, it slips off, okay? So here's what you got. Do not lose this, okay? So leave it in there. Now this part comes straight to the outside. Well, it took the outside plate with it, but essentially this is what you're dealing with. This is how these two go together, just like that. And you can see the hole here where the little pin is plunged into that and keeps it tight. So anyways, let's pull off this plate. Okay, just the way it is. And we're gonna set this aside. We're gonna deal with this a little bit later. So now you're left with this. I'm gonna take off every single one of these little set screws. Okay, now I'm gonna leave a couple here at the top. I don't wanna mess with this. Let's take off the top one. So we'll take this. Take this one to separate this and this, but we don't want to take off this one and this one. Okay, now we'll go down to this one. All the way down. Look at that. All right. So here we go. We can pull this out as one unit. Now you see how this came off? Okay, so here's the cassette that you would get from whatever place. This is the cassette that they would send you if you're planning on doing this yourself. So on the inside here, you'll see this little T mark. This guy here. This is what slides up and down. All right? So that T needs to line up with this port right there. Okay? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come inside here and I'm gonna line this guy up. See if I can't get you a better angle. Okay, so what I've done is I've aligned up this part here, this little mechanism that will activate your deadbolt, and now it is in line with your new mortise lock. Now, you take that tiny little screw, okay, and the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to fix them together. Okay, now we're good. You can let this go. Once you've done that, you feed this back into the case, right? When you're doing these handles, don't make everything super tight. And I think any mechanic would tell you, you don't tighten everything up, you know, right out of the gate. You tighten this, tighten that. You gotta make sure that the parts that are important like, I don't know, your handle are going to fit right inside. You make it fit first, and then you snug everything else around your already installed handle. Make sense? So let's pull this apart. You make sure that the handle is set right. You have your plate. Now we're just going to install it right back inside this hole. You can see this little square section here, and work it all the way in and make sure that everything lines up well. And then you take your other faceplate and you set it, okay? We'll do the little handle after, but what we wanna do is we wanna set this. And I'll set this 75% tight. I'm not gonna tighten it all the way. So it's mainly done. Not too tight. Okay, good there. So it still moves around a little bit, but that's fine. For all intents and purposes, that's okay. We can always tighten that later. But what we wanna do is we wanna get this thing set up so that way we can reinstall the handle. Get this guy set. It'll kind of do it almost automatically. See, there's a little pin that gets inside the little bar in between. This is exactly how it was set before. You wanna have a little bit of play, So that way, this thing will operate freely. You don't want it to be so tight against each other that you push down and it just stays there because it's so tight. So, gotta have a little play. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Now, why do we keep this a little bit loose? Here's why. This. Okay, so you wanna reinstall this right back inside, and the key is to the outside of the house, am I correct? Okay, so we'll feed this right back in. Now again, don't mess with this, okay? Feed it right back in, and there's enough play on the other side to accept it. There we go. Once you get here, the direction of the lock, how you would lock it, is the direction you turn the lock. Don't turn it this way now, because if you do that, you're gonna have to reset and reuse this to get yourself back into gear, all right? Turn it in the direction that you would turn your lock. In this case, it's counterclockwise. Okay, we're set. Now when I try to go back, it ain't gonna do nothing, but we're set. You can see that moving around. Reinstall all of my screws, and I'll start at the top and work my way down. Another neat trick, let's talk about this, is your handing. Let's say this door is an outswing and you get sent a lock and you're like, oh man, it's the wrong lock because this is facing the wrong way. It should be collapsing in, or it's a left hand and they sent me a right hand. Check this out. All you have to do is pull this guy out like so, and then it'll turn. Isn't that cool? So you can actually make it an in-swing or an outswing lock, left hinge or an out, or a right hinge lock by just pulling this out, pull out and twist. Same thing is true for your detent button. Same thing, pull out, right? Take your last screw, you're gonna start to set it, and then you just want this in the middle, right there. Not too far out, not too far in, because you don't want it to bind on the cassette inside there. There you go. All right, test it. Yep, yup, yup, good. Okay, everything works. So last thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna finish tightening up the face plate, and you don't want these to be overly tight because you don't want it to bear down on your cassette inside there. Make it so that way everything works super freely and you're down the road. Let's see if it works. Good, good, good. That's it. That's all you gotta do for your, this again is an Anlin Malibu French door. I hope this video helps, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Otherwise, make it a great day. Hey guys, if you live in the Ventura or Long Beach area and are interested in a free in-home estimate, go to our website, AmericanWindowConcepts.com, and we'll reach back out to you as soon as possible. If you guys find this information valuable and you want to continue to learn more about windows and doors, subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.